Chris Brown. Apparently he was in a club dancing to one of Kanye West's songs where he pretty much said that he effed a Jewish B in the lyrics. Chris Brown was dancing and he caught a lot of backlash. He responded, said, "Look, I'm not Jewish, I'm not Muslim, I'm Pyru," but a lot of people are trying to call Chris Brown now anti-Semitic, anti-Semitic for merely just dancing to one of Kanye's songs. What's your thoughts about this, man?
I think it's stupid. I don't even know what the goddamn conversation is, to be honest with you. I thought we were going to talk about more about him saying he was Pyru than the actual reason why he said he was Pyru. That is crazy.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous. But you know what, man? I give it to him because they don't let a single person utter the word Jew in a light that they deem negative without putting it right on you. I wish we did that.
I don't know if you're done, but check this out.
Go.
He said, "I just effed a Jewish B." How many times in hip hop do we make reference or somebody make reference to talking about our sisters, our women, as bees, hoes, sluts? I mean, they call themselves that.
Yep.
That's why we always talk about if you talk to yourself a certain way, you treat yourself a certain way, you really can't expect anybody else to treat you any different.
Right.
If I'm running around like you might have the one white guy in the crew, right? And me and you calling each other niggas and all this and that. He think it's cool for him to say it.
Yeah, he there.
Right. It's the same thing, you know what I mean, in the mix. So it's the same type of situation.
Yep.
This is what we talk about when we say this. It was just, he said, like, it's been thousands of songs where it's been referenced to black women as bees, hoes, this, that, and third. But say one thing about Jew, one thing. Chris Brown just dancing to it. Dancing. And you anti-Semitic.
Yep. Period.
Crazy.
You want the extinction of us because you did that. They don't play no games, man, but it's childish, it's stupid, and Chris Brown don't need that type of attention because that's just corny.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that, again, Chris Brown has been through a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
A lot of self-inflicted stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just like they want to put Chris Brown on the platter. Like, we already know that. Like,
all day.
He's like marked at
They
this
looking
point.
for it.
They looking for it. So,
man.
but I think it's stupid to try to say he's anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
Because he merely was dancing to a song. What was he supposed to do? Sit there like this?
Right.
He's in a club. He's chilling.
Chris Brown.
You saw it. I don't know if you seen the clip. He was mad chick. His song was playing, Chris Brown.
Right.
And there was a lot of chicks around him, a couple of his homies. And it was just vibing. He was singing the song to the chicks. And the chick, you know what I mean? It's just like, come on, man.
Yeah, he doing his thing.
Doing his thing. Probably lit up. And it's like, come on, man. Everything can't be anti-Semitic. And I think they're more mad about the fact that Kanye West, said I just effed the Jewish B.
Mm-hmm.
They more mad about that, and they probably wanted a bigger backlash from that. So now, like anything attached to that,
right,
we're gonna try to blow this up. So
yeah, Kanye is public enemy number one over there with them. So anything, especially involving him, they can mix up. They definitely will. But y'all corny for that,
man. Yeah. So man, leave my man Chris Brown alone. I didn't know he was a Pyru. That's new. You knew he was a Pyru?
I mean, you heard rumblings about it, but it's like, bro, you Chris Brown, dog. Like,
you
got into the game when he was 17 years old. Say it again.
Did he pay for that spot, you think?
Probably. You think he got jumped in?
I mean,
I don't know that culture to even be commenting on it. But
he be out in Cali, though, a lot. Or a lot of the dudes do. But I know he moves around, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I think he does have a layer of protection. You need that out there.
Right.
You don't want to hear about Chris Brown getting shot, robbed in Cali.
Nope.
Because he got that layer of protection. And you lived in Cali, so you know that the gang shit is very real over there.
No games.
The politics are real.
No games.
Yeah,
and I respect them and move accordingly. And you got to. I don't care how tough you think you are. I don't care where you come from. All hoods are the same hoods. Yeah, not really. Because it's a different code in some of these places. And if you don't know it, you better move accordingly.
Man, we went to Nipsey's maybe 2019, 2020. Mm-hmm. Went out to Cali to pay homage to Nipsey. And it's early in the morning.
Like, sun just came up, man.
And we like walking, on the block, walk through the alleyway, whatever. We, and niggas just riding through in whips. Like car with like 10 dudes, like 5 dudes in it. People walking up on us. I'm like, oh shit, we in the middle of the jungle.
I mean, no disrespect, his body was still warm. Like it was still,
yeah.
They was still feeling him out there during that time. That wasn't even a year yet. You know what I'm saying? People were still out there paying homage, and we got out there before anybody. But I mean, we thought anybody. The motherfuckers in the neighborhood was up.
It was
They
food.
was out there.
It was food. It was a
Straight
Crip,
up.
Crip neighborhood, I'm pretty sure, right?
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, man. I mean, good. And then the dude came up to us, was like, you want to buy some shirts? I'm like, yo, is this nigga trying to rob us?
Robbers, yeah.
Because the nigga want to get you to take your money out first
Right.
to see what you work with and put a gun in your face, take your shit. But
Yep.
it was all good. It was Gucci. A lot more tourists started coming out. I think that's probably what, if anything was going to go down,
Yeah.
mad tourists started coming out. And I think I obviously knew we was tourists
Oh yeah.
out there. But we had respect for the people out there. We pay homage. And we pay homage to Nipsey and all that. And, great experience, man. I just don't, I ain't gonna say I don't like Cali like that. I don't like the bougie parts of Cali.
It's a lot of bougie parts of
Right.
Cali. It's too many.
Right. Like it was kind of overrated, some of the areas.
Yeah.
Like the Hollywood. It was kind of overrated, man. I ain't gonna lie.
It is overrated.
You
It
know?
is definitely overrated.
Right.
And that's because, like I said, to feel the true culture of Cali, you got to go where we were.
Yeah.
You know what
Whew.
I'm saying? Because that's the true culture of Cali. Those are the people that are there and live there and know Cali. The other people, they coming from different cities. They fake actors. It's a
Right.
fake world.
Definitely.
I found that Nas clip, man. Sorry
Yes,
about the
sir.
delay, and I can't wait to play it. Let's work.
It's really unfortunate because they're using him, and he's not even a part of my fight. My fight is a big fight. My fight is against any power structure that's going to try to hold back freedom of speech, and that fight ain't over yet.
So you brought up names like Cameron and Nelly when you were on Power 105. So to me,
I brought up names. I brought up names like, Cam, Nelly, Cameron because he had a hot single. The album to me is garbage, and that's how I feel. Rappers are scared to talk about these things, and the radio stations get paid to play these records over and over. The album's garbage. I'm saying step up your pen game. Noriega, I like Nori, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like he's really not taking this game serious enough. He's more talented than that. Who am I to decide? Who am I to say something? I'm a human being with opinion. Nelly, he made remarks about KRS-One. To me, it's outrageous. I don't know why I'm saying this. I don't know what's got into me. But one thing is I love the music too much, and I was trying to stay real to it. When I see people faking the funk, I can't have it. I bought Nelly album. I bought Nori album. Nelly's very talented, but just the battle between him and KRS-One, I ain't understand, and I spoke about it. Now, when one rapper takes it upon himself to challenge me, we're going to see what happens when my next album come out.
how's that going? So, what point are you at?
That next album's gonna change hip hop again. Change hip hop again because the way it is now, it's no direction. The radio station, Angie Martinez makes records and really disgraces hip hop music. Flex is on the air with his voice is nasty. He's taking money under the table. I'm not having it. You want to play a new Nas record? He gotta pay me.
All right, so that unreleased or not unreleased,
Right.
resurfaced clip of Nas
Yeah.
talking about a lot that was going on in the industry, naming names. Obviously, the Cameron and Noriega thing, Nelly thing, that was back then during that hip hop time. What did you think about? What did you think about the whole thing? But the Angie Martinez and Flex part in particular, man. What you
Yeah,
think about
yeah. I think I heard parts of that clip. It's probably one of them old videos we put up a long time ago.
Yeah.
Whatever. But I don't remember that part about Angie Martinez and Flex for
Right.
sure. That's I think. See, when you're in those type of situations, I think as far as being like those DJs or whatnot, there's certain things that you can play, but there's certain things that you have to play, right? Like you can probably play some of the people you rock with and stuff like that, but for the most part, they're giving you, itinerary of this needs to play here because the labels or whatever pay for these slots, to continuously run however it runs 8-9 songs in a row. So that's how you can go all over the world and hear the same songs, over and over. Some places they mix it like you turn on Hot 97, Power 99, you hear different things mixed in there.
Right.
But for them, you still going to hear those core songs though on rotation. Yeah, and they just had a job at the end of the day.
Right.
Now, as far as like, I don't know when the audio came out, man, but it's so telling for now how where hip hop's kind of, in my opinion, devolved to, because now it just got so like we was talking about it, I think maybe last week or the week before about Nas, how he didn't, none of his new albums he's talking about killing. He ain't talking about killing nobody.
Right.
He ain't talking about no bullshit, just real shit.
Word.
Even though, so that's all we want to see. We understand we're gonna have a portion of rappers that's gonna be as the quote low vibrational, but where are the ones that can mix it up and still be creative, still make the boom bop, still make you dance, but give you the real message. That's all we want to see push. I'm tired of hearing, the Sexy Reds being pushed, the Cardi B's being pushed, and the Little Durks with this degenerate message that they got, right? Great artists, all of them, right? Can make you dance and all that, but the message is very, very important, and it could be downright detrimental to the youth, and we see that it is.
I think this is probably around the time that we did that hip hop is dead and got a lot
Yeah.
of backlash for it. He was
Yep.
kind of tired. And when I listen to this audio and now I look at where we're at today, and he talks about the DJs, like you said, they got a job to do. They're mere pawns in a bigger scheme and
Right.
a bigger plan, right? Bigger plot. Was that the kind of seed that was starting to be planted for hip hop to be where it's at right now? Was that the beginning of what we see right now in the dumbing down of hip hop, the disrespect of the culture, the lack of care for lyrical content,
Right.
and lyrical execution, things that he was talking about 20 years ago that were way better than they are right now. But he was already kind of starting to complain about that, and he was one of the first people to kind of start, you know what? Where's this shit going? Like, what are we doing? And he took a lot of backlash for it when he said hip hop was dead. And now you look, and you can pretty much stamp that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I kind of listening to that now, and listening to what you said, it kind of gave me like an epiphany. Like, damn, I think that was the start and the beginning of I don't want to say the end of, but what we see right now, and it is a ravaged city, a ravaged state of hip hop.
I know one time Professor Griff said, and I don't know if this is what they meant hip hop to mean when they created it, higher infinite power healing our people. So it's like you say something like that, and it's like, all right, what is the music being used for? Like you go back into the early, 90s, listening to the R&Bs, and even into the 2000s, it was a very, love music about loving, this person, falling in love, meeting this and that, and and even in hip hop back then, you had your guys telling a story, but everybody wasn't glamorizing. You had some that were, but people were telling the story, and they were telling you how they came out and how they evolved and moved on to different things. Now it's just one way, and so it's like the music has always been used to either heal, to uplift, or to destroy people. Go put on some Marvin Gaye, go put on some Stevie Wonder, go put on some Michael Jackson. You'll feel good.
Yep, timeless music.
Right, you gonna but you put on these people they got out here now, it's like it's over.
I don't
You know
even
what I
what
mean?
I'm listening to.
You know what? Exactly. It's like, what's this
I
garbage?
don't know what I'm listening to. It's insane.
And then imagine kids listening to that, downloading that message, and now subconsciously starting to act out some of the stuff they hear from
Yeah.
the Sexy Reds and
Yeah.
these different people.
My
It
daughter's in
feeds.
third grade. Kids
Right.
is twerking, bro.
No way.
My daughter's in third grade, and little girls are twerking.
That's crazy.
Where are they getting that from?
Exactly.
Okay, they're getting it from their mama maybe twerking, and their mama's twerking the Sexy Red and Ice Spice, or they're directly getting it from the source. Either way, somebody's influencing somebody to do it. Now,
Yep.
I'm not saying that you got to blame it completely on it, because I forgot who I was listening to. Oh, my man Ali Sadiq. He said he sold cocaine and got in the drug game, not because of New Jack City, but because of his daddy. So not every situation is a product
Word.
of what you see.
Word.
Of course not. But what we seeing right now with these kids, with social media and the phone, man, this is a direct source
Yeah.
for what we seeing right now. And it's scary. Third grade, twerking.
And even like I watched a lot of videos about like kind of like drill rappers like beefs and shit. I watched that shit, and even the stuff, everybody's an op. Everybody's trying to kill this person, kill that person. People actually telling about the killings and stuff in the song. It's like it's really wild, man. Like if you really get into that world, you'll see like, yo, this shit is crazy. You know what I mean? That's like the drill's like the underworld of hip hop. You know what I mean? Like the death part, the murder part, the kill 'em up part.
Yep.
That used to be the gangster. That's the gangster shit now.
Yeah.
It's the drill. So
And that's the biggest, most prominent part. You got women doing drill now. So
and you can talk about 12, 13, 14-year-old out there committing murders.
yeah, that's scary as hell.
It is, man.
That's
So
scary as hell.
we're gonna keep being the beacon, the voice, the light for all of this, and just giving you the real. 'Cause that's what y'all want.